What's that blue line in Mr. Jansen's room? Hey, kids, you see this blue line? What's it doing in Mr. Jansen's room? Wonder how long that thing is. Wonder how I could measure that. Buffaloes aren't that good at measuring. Wonder what I could do. Let me see. Oh, I know what I need. I need my good friend, Squire Squirrel, to help me out. Hey, Squire Squirrel, are you there? I need help measuring a blue line. Oh, hi, Squire Squirrel. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Oh, super great. Hey, I got a problem.
Yeah?
I want to measure this blue line, and I don't know how to do it. Do you have any thoughts?
Let me think here. Yeah, I got an idea. Hey, when I'm walking around outside and I'm on telephone lines, and I want to know how long that line is, I just put one foot in front of the other, like heel to toe, and then I know how long it is. Like I can measure it, like how many shoes long. Why don't you take your shoe off and measure it?
Well, first I got to say that is a genius idea.
I know.
I knew you'd be able to help, Squire Squirrel. Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to get my shoe.
What?
I'm going to get my shoe now. Is that okay?
Yeah, go get it.
Okay. All right, Squire Squirrel, here's my shoe. What should I do with it? Yeah, that's my shoe.
Holy Toledo. That's the biggest shoe I've ever seen. It's
yeah, well, buffaloes are real big, and we got big feet.
All right. Well, remember, heel to toe, and measure across the line.
Okay, here I go. I'm going to put my finger there so I know where, when I pick up my shoe, where to put the heel. Okay, Squire Squirrel?
Good idea.
1, 2, 3. Oh, great. Now I know it's 3 shoes long, Squire Squirrel. That's great. Hey,
I've got the same line here in Mr. Templeton's room, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be more than 3 shoes long. I don't think you measured it right.
No. Hey, Squire Squirrel, look, I just did it. It's 3 shoes long. I just proved that. Why don't you take your shoe off and give your shoe a try, and I'll prove it because those lines look exactly the same length, or close too. So why don't you take your shoe off?
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to show you were not right about that one.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
Sure.
Help! I need some help.
Hey, you need a bigger shoe, Squire Squirrel, if they're that tight.
I gotta call Mr. Templeton.
What are you two up to here? I could hear
Mr. Templeton. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Templeton? Squire Squirrel and I are bickering a little bit because he told me to measure this blue line with my shoe, and it's 3 shoes long, and he said he didn't think that was right. Now, we need some help.
Well, he's down here. He fell onto the ground. He's struggling to get these poor shoes out. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Wow.
Boy.
Wedge these.
Oh, wow.
Pull this.
Oh, you didn't pull his leg off, did you there, Mr. Templeton?
Just a sec. Let me get the
other. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Now, Squire Squirrel, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take a seat right here? There we go. Now you can watch from there.
Hi, Squire. Yeah, now Mr. Templeton will prove, Squire, that it is 3 shoes long, okay?
Okay. Now, here's Squire's shoes. I'm going to go like this and make a little mark after each shoe, okay?
That's a good idea. That's why you're a teacher, Mr. Templeton. You're really smart.
Thank you. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. Well, so far, I'm looking at Squire Squirrel, and he's kind of laughing, saying, yeah, see, that's longer than 3. See if you boys can figure out why, though. 4,
I don't get it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 shoes.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Templeton. 1, 2, 3. How come they're different, Mr. Templeton?
Well, that's the question I asked you, right, Squirrel? Squire, why do you both have actually the right answer? It
Oh.
did take 3 of your shoes to measure that line, and it took 11 of Squire's very fashionable footwear to measure his.
I think I know why, Mr. Templeton.
Yeah, why?
My shoe's bigger.
That's exactly right. And the bigger the shoe, the more distance it'll cover, right?
So I'll have a less amount. 1, 2, 3. It only took me 3 to cover it because it's so big. And your shoe or Squire's is so small, it took a lot more.
Right. It's kind of like if you were going to cross the room and it was full of like water. You don't want to step in water, so you take these giant steps, and each giant step you cover a lot more distance as opposed to when you're just walking normally, right?
Well, that makes sense.
All right. Well, you know what we're going to do today, Squire Squirrel and Wise Buffalo?
What's that?
We're going to have kids at home do the very same thing that you two just did. So you're going to take off your shoe if you're a girl or a boy, and you're going to, just like Squire Squirrel did, you're going to measure it heel to toe all the way across the room and write down how many steps it took. No gaps in between, got to be heel touching toe. Then you're going to find somebody with much smaller feet or much bigger feet. Maybe it's a little baby sister. Maybe it's your dad with giant big feet, not that big, but
Yeah.
big still. And I want you to predict how many, once you've figured out how many it takes for you, predict how many you think it's going to be for dad or mom or baby sister. If you
Hey, that sounds kind of fun.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Don't get too close to these things though.
Oh, boy.
You be careful there.
Oh,
There's some
yeah.
hazards in math.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that's all you need to know. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with that.
Hey, thanks for helping Squire Squirrel and Buffalo guy out here, Mr. Templeton. We needed a teacher to come in and make some sense out of this. Thanks a lot.
Are you feeling better with your friend Buffalo again?
Yeah, we're all made up.
He's giving a little kiss.
Oh, very nice. I love that Squire Squirrel. Okay, well, Mr. Templeton and Squire, I'm off to eat some grass, so I'm going to put my shoe back on and take off. So thanks for helping solve this mysterious blue line.
Okay, well, give us a call if you need any help lifting that shoe.
We sure will. Bye.
Okay, bye.